What's going on out there? QueifTube. Shout out to my YouTube engineers, insiders, Mr. Tom and Susan, some of those guys and gals. I get pretty hard on them sometimes. We're just having a couple of problems with the codec today. Looks like we're having some issues with the thing, so we don't know what happened before. It was so hot out here, over 110 degrees, melted the phone. The phone literally, or the device I'm filming, it may melt right now. It shut off. We're talking to you about electricity, phases, different types of current flow. What is electricity? I don't know, talk to you cunts. Make sure you're still here. Like I said, it's been fucking me. I think it'll be here. It'll work for a while now. I had to get some rigged. I had to go to town and buy some shit to make sure that we were going to get squared away for this seminar. I'm going to try to spend about an hour with you. We talked about electricity. And we talked about electrons and what they are. You know, you have your atoms, and you have your nucleuses, and you have these things, and they rotate, and you got your periodic table of elements, your basic elements, and a lot of that shit I'm kind of green. But in this arena, when we're talking about electrons, we're talking about the flow of electricity through a circuit. And I've dealt with a lot of it, done a lot of computer stuff, computer science background. I'm going to try to square you in, gear you in if I can, because we're going to do a wicked experiment today. This one has been warping my mind. You know, I'm clinically insane. They told me, yeah, they're talking to me. They said, boy, you getting well? I said, tell you what, the more I study, the crazier I get. But in a good way. I feel like I'm more stable. The more I study, the crazier I get. Especially the good stuff. So, we're going to start by checking our multimeter, making sure everything's squared away. I don't know if you guys can see on the last episode, or gals, you know, we have this little 20 watt, and we did the tongue tester. I don't know, when y'all were little kids, y'all might put a little 9-volt battery to your tongue, a little electricity. Ooh, yeah, that thing will shock the fuck out of you. You know, you use it as an instrument of torture, interrogation. Who do you work for, Tyler? You KGB? You Spetsnaz? I'm just fucking with you. Don't do that. Don't do that to people, man. That's part of my thing, man. It's all white. I'm trying to do good. They say electrons, way down at the microscopic, they come out in this. They're either black or white. You gotta be shitting me. They've focused all the way down into these things. They fly out at the speed of light, and they wave around. They do some magical shit. And basically, there's two different kinds. You've got your DC and your AC. Your AC DC, by the way. Check out your Hell's Bells. We've got this motherfucker right here, and it's just basically taking some energy. I'm not going to go into the details. You got your bus bars, you got shit like that. People will try to take your shit and fuck you around. But work through here. we have here is a monstrosity. It's in different pieces of disarray. This is supposed to take DC current, convert it to AC current. And what we're trying to figure out is what is the mechanism that really makes it wind it up. And I think it has something to do with these coils here and these transformers. We're going to have some rudimentary things. We're going to break it down into 4 fucking quarters. So stay with me. It's going to look a little queer. I guess starting out, let's just see what we're working with. I don't recommend doing this. You can get hurt. Look like a whole lot's happening. So let's just make sure that I ain't pissing in the wind. See, it's cross polarity. You don't want to do that. And you people should donate, man. Like I said, people try to crush at each other instead of working together. They're out to scam and con. Alright. Looks like 19.4. Yep, 19. Got 20 volts. Got some shade on it. So I guess what we're gonna do with it, we're not even talking about amperes. There's 3 different things. There's E, I, R. There's your flow, your current, your resistance in ohms, and then there's your power in volts. So nothing's happened. So we define, like, what are we trying to get to happen here? We've had a lot of things happen on these boards, and I think this runs a lot of people off. And I'm telling you, it did me for a while. You know, it just till I had nothing left. You know, literally just everybody kicked me to the curb. My woman left me, and everybody gave up on me. So I just went ahead and went my own fucking way. And you know, everybody out there is out to get you. They're a bunch of cold-hearted, shysted bitches. So we're gonna break into some of these racks here. Check this motherfucker out. You ever seen one of these? These chips. Beautiful chips right here. 430 lumen. Dimmable. 6.6 watts. 3000K. 35D. 800 milliamp. 12 volts alternating current. Made in China. these are pretty much probably going to take 60 hertz cycle. So pretty much what if you cunts are square to the game, you don't know what you're coming in, you don't know how electricity works. Basically, you have an electric line that just kind of energy is flowing from like a positive to a negative, or actually it might be to a positive. Dyslexics, it'll always fuck you up. You just got to get skin in the game and know it. You get crisscrossed. But go through it and you'll see that the DC, like locomotives, some locomotives are DC, traction motors are DC, and then you've got your AC, your alternating current, and it alternates on a certain frequency. And in the United States, they alternate on what's called 60 hertz cycle, meaning there's 60 oscillations per second, a positive and negative flux, up and down, positive, negative, positive. It's forward and backwards. And in the other countries, there's 50 hertz cycle. And it's very fascinating how it works. It goes faster than the eye can see, 60 times per second. So think about your phone, your frames, and you can there's a lot of weird experiments I've done and I've seen firsthand. I've spent a long time. I'm still green as shit, but green as baby shit. But you'll see the way those sinusoidal waves patterns they go on this thing called a scope. It's for rich fucks with rich daddies, you know. I don't have a rich daddy, you know. So it's just the facts, you know. And you're probably not a rich fuck, and you probably don't have a fucking rich daddy. But if you are a rich fuck and you do have a rich daddy, click subscribe below and send me money at paypal.me/326623, and we might can work on a project together. All right. So, main thing is we want this light bulb, these wicked LED crystals, see if we can't get them to shine. They're not shining. Now, let me tell you something. No disrespect to Southern folk. I'm a Southern guy. Been down here for a third of my life. But the kind of I'm not going to say the pejorative term, fucked up way of doing it. If you cross wires like this, you reverse polarity. By reversing polarity, you can destroy systems. Some systems, they need it, like these capacitors here. These resonators right here. They're Zener diodes. They're Schlotsky diodes. And by definition, the diode is kind of, it prevents. Let's make sure we're still here. I think we're still here. All right, we're moving. Whatever, 15 minutes in, we're moving into the second quarter. Make sure we got power. Okay. We're still here. Sorry about the fellers, ladies, gentlemen. I had to go through one of my feeds and check to verify because the equipment gets hot. It's hotter than dog shit out here. You see this thing right here? It ain't doing nothing. It's a sophisticated piece of hardware, you know. And it's like you know you don't want no willy motherfucking Nelly fucking with it unless you know what the fuck you're doing. So it's like my mentors teach me. One of the mentors, Dan Pena, it's all about skin in the game. And that's what we're doing right now. You see my finger cut up. I've spent about 2 or 3 weeks studying, and you'll go mad sometimes. But let's get back to the work. I think what we're trying to do is we're taking a direct current and we're trying to scramble it up somehow. And I think the scrambling process is going to happen through these things right here. So we're going to need to get off in the tool belt. You got your tool belt. And I encourage the ladies, get your tool belt. I heard a man say, never, even my father, you know, he was all about the trades. I didn't really give much a shit, but now I decided to take up the arts on behalf of the people. Because the people been good to me. Right. I think we're gonna need some type of like I said, if you're a youngin', they somehow blocked me from that market. But don't be using knives. You get fucking cut up. But that's mistakes. It's like skateboarding, man. You know, I used to skateboard. A lot of people say Tyler didn't skateboard. I got fucked up a couple times. But I tell you, back in the day, first time Elvis Presley Lake skateboarding down that motherfucker. You get going down it, and you know you fit to fall off, and I guess it's about like playing football. If you can't handle that shit, if you ain't cut out for it, you just ain't fucking cut out for it. That's that. And I dealt with that through a lot of the courses I've taken in college and the jobs I've worked. try to stick in there, and a lot of fuckers, they quit. Come on, you fuck. Yeah, they fucking quit. And it runs them off, man. They get gun shy. It's just they decide it ain't for them, and that's okay. You know? Cocksuckers don't like talking about work anymore. And sometimes it sucks. But I tell you what, it's a good old, it's a Trumpism. If you love what you do and you work, you never work a day in your life. So find something you love doing. And sometimes you fall in love. And I'll tell you what, I fell in love. I married the weather when I was a teen. Underage. At 15 or 16. Union Station, I married the weather. Woman had left me. And I said, I love this weather, this cold wind, this weather. I love my weather. Woman just gonna leave you. Man just gonna leave you. Man gonna leave you. Whatever. People gonna leave you. Dogs die. Plants die. The weather remains. And now that we freed these up, it's going to be time to start working on ooh, I ain't got the tools for this right now. I'm gonna have to get the tools. Either we're gonna have to get the tools or we're gonna have to work on something else, and due to the time constraint. Let's see if we're even still rolling. Oh yeah. We're still in the second quarter. I'd like to point something out here to you. You can put it in the comments below. What are these? You see these little fucking things? Delioids right here. And there's some right here. See, God bless the Jews, you know. I had to learn about them some because I was a little anti-Semitic in the past. But they had a problem. If you go back and you look at the real history, people would run up on them and they'd overwhelm them and they'd be violent. And it really disturbs me because I feel like that today. I try to work with people and they kind of overwhelm. They overwhelm you. You try to ask them for help and they're just out for their own corporate gain. They don't really they've got shiny object syndrome, and they just they'll bow all over you. So you gotta be real selective who you fuck with. So let's go ahead and check out. We got these fuses. Looks like I pulled the plastic casings off there. You see those fucking casings? That's not the fucking fuse. The real fuse is right here. Which I don't have the tools. I don't got the tools to get it out. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get the clamp. So, tell you what, come take a walk with me. Take a walk. Take a walk. You see me? Let me throw my shower shoes on. I do this for the fledglings and the kids out there. You know, I know a lot of people want to cannibalize and take my shit, but I decided, you know, a lot of people be trying to suck me up like a vacuum, but not in the good ways. But I do it for the people because it's a national thing, and I feel in my heart it's the right thing to do. So give me 1 second. What were we in here to get? We were in here to get some tools, some pliers. See these right here? Vice grips. Some fucking needle nose. Right here. And don't forget, good old flathead. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up a few of these items and we're gonna go outside and you and I are gonna work. You dig? Now, I hope you appreciate the sacrifices I make bringing you into my home, bringing you into my domain. You know, this has put me at risk just like a lot of other people. And there's a lot more to it than electrical engineering. I'm trying to help you fuckers. And I need you to help me. I'm gonna have some nice shit coming down the way. Hopefully. But there's a lot of people that, like I said, hopefully if they're in America, or I would like to say in this whole world, we're all here to work together, build together. We're not a whole lot different than birds and dogs, animals, you know. Love is good. Try to avoid them. Go ahead and get you situated. Check this motherfucker out. I wanted to show you this. This is one inverter I got, and it appears as if it's some copper windings, different density copper windings. The electrons are forced in, they roar through here, they roar out here, and we're talking about particle physics. We're talking about shit that is, y'all may know more about it than I do, and if you do, please help a poor laggard like me. Don't forget to pick up your C batteries. Okay, so we brought in the vice clamps. We're going to need these to remove some of this hardware. Maybe need the needle nose. Hey man, what you up to? Alright, so we broke it free. Did you see how quick that fucking shit went? Let me go ahead and tell you right now. If you're a Rufus Doofus, in the words of Dan Pena, you know, you just go ahead and put a gun in your mouth and shoot yourself. You know, don't literally do that, but figuratively. You know, just take that angle grinder right here, turn it on, and run it right through that jugular. Because you're never gonna make it. You're never gonna make it. You're never gonna succeed if you can't fucking handle a simple instruction. Did you see how that fucking nuts rolled down here? That metallic substance touches that circuit board, could fry the circuitry. You're done. It's over. Your $150,000 fucking board. You touch two lines together like this, you're fucking through. You're over. It's over. It's done. I done ran through $400 or $500 worth of equipment in the past 2 weeks, and I've gone broke. I've gone mad. I've gone homicidal, suicidal. I'm off my meds, metaphorically speaking. And I'm telling you, motherfuckers, dropping nuts like that will give you heebie-jeebies. You gotta be careful, because they'll silence you. Okay, we finally liberated these. We've got some cooling fans, it appears. A wicked pair. Dongwon Shijian Yu Jijianko Zhangbu. These are DC brushless fan ball bearing motors. Direct current, 12 volts, 0.23 amps. So let's do a sanity check. Okay? God bless, like David Millen. CS50, motherfucker. Okay, we're in the third quarter now. Let's just do a sanity check. And we know that these motors are DC. So I just want to make sure I'm stone cold sober. Well, I may have had a beer. But it's your job to say truth is in the pudding. DC is as DC does. Now, here's the motherfucker. I'm going to tell you a little secret, but I'm not going to tell you. I'd like to tell you a lot of this electric stuff, but I've done a lot of work, and I'm going to let you figure it out, because I ain't giving away for free. You had to pay. I'm sorry. I spent a little too long in it. I give it away, but you're going to see what I'm doing. And if you're a master, maybe you can show me what I may be doing wrong. What? Cross polarity. By the way, a lot of times you be a fucking dumbass, you ruin your shit. It's just like radio speakers. You know, I grew up in the hood, and I used to have a booming sound system. I know a lot of cocksuckers, man, they got a booming system. They don't know how that motherfucker works. All right. Here we go. Now, I'm pretty sure how much you guys want to bet. You want to make a motherfucking bet? Let's make a bet, cocksuckers. And, you know, a lot of people say, oh, if I'm betting, I'm a betting man. I done been at a casino. You know, I gamble to win. I lost a lot of money playing craps one day. You know, I lost about $100 and change playing craps one day. But I'm telling you right now, check this motherfucker out. you see it? I bet that motherfucker will go. Sure enough. It's running. But you gotta understand, it may burn this motherfucker out. It's maybe throwing too much volts. See that? No, we're talking about these super sinusoidal waves. This is top secret shit. Some of the shit the government even is the cutting edge of technology, so I'm not going to go into it, and I'm probably not going to make another video. Some of the shit is the cutting edge of the government, even. Back in the day, they say in Area 51, you see right here, they cut into alien skulls. Crashed UFOs. Aliens. Landed. That's why they got the technology. Don't tell nobody I told you. But fucking aliens landed, crashed down. Next thing you know, they dug out the alien skulls. You can see right here the crystal skulls. That's where they got the shit from. So we got a bunch of fuses in here, got a bunch of wires. We got some wicked type of some capacitors. We got some battery. These are can type acid capacitors. They got acid inside these motherfuckers. This is ceramic. This is ceramic tube wrapped in copper. And these resistors, we ain't even go there. Like I said, you cunts need to pay me more. I ain't just gonna tell you all that shit for free. What I'm working to do right now, I'm trying to get these transformers off. You know, a lot of people look down on me, and they look down on a lot of women, and you know, and it feels like they don't have no choice but to do that. They leave them basically no choice, and they get off on that. Rich fucks, and then they punish you, and they kill you. They'll fucking kill you for doing that porno shit. Take it from me. I try to get out here, the motherfuckers try to wreck my name, man. Rich motherfuckers, they do it all the time. They just run like a sawmill. See that motherfucker soldered in the back, right there. A lot of that liquid metal, copper wires, liquid metal, uh, PCB, a lot of this heavy shit. Okay, are we plugged in? We're on the fourth quarter finally. Because I tell you what, you just kind of gotta watch your ass. Take you a close look at this motherfucker. Just for the last bit, this is what we're talking about, the wave warp. And a lot of people don't understand it. And I don't give a rat's ass if they do or they don't. They have to get you money. That's all they care about. They left me on I-20 3 days to die. Motherfuckers left me out there to die. You know. And I ain't saying nothing. You know. I'm just saying that people could work a lot better together. If it wasn't for a few good men and women that backed me from the start, I wouldn't be here. And that it took a long time to learn respect, and I encourage you young folk to learn respect real quick, but quick. Let me see if we can't get this squared away. You righty. All right. So pretty much this is what we got. We're down to the last 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and run the multimeter just for shits and giggles and see what. See this? Just a big old wires, coils. Yeah, they don't let you go to school. You gotta have money. It's always about that money. No, the bad boy. He's a felon. Oh, he's a bad. Just gonna dig that shit. trying to get back to school. Nice if I make it. Got here some metal frames. Try and this rubber rope copper. So a lot of tools. Like I said, this is very primitive stage, and you may be at a primitive stage, and I encourage you to join me at this primitive stage. There's no shame, because that's when I was a kid, I liked it, but you get drummed out through life, and the older you get, you know what? Let's go ahead and check this shit out. Check this shit out. Copper. It could be wrapped around a magnet. We don't know. So what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to unwind it? We only got a little bit of time left. This is my time for the people. Yep. I guess we'll walk it out with you. Why? If you can comment in the boxes below, why on earth do that? We're just trying to figure out why on earth someone would wrap copper winding like that. And we're trying to figure out, in particular, what it means. Five minutes left, y'all. All right, we got the copper windings. You know what copper windings do? I don't think you know. Look at these long, shiny copper windings. Hopefully I'm not gonna get sucked up in the fan. Like I said, it's about 80 degrees Celsius here. I don't think it's 80 degrees Celsius. It could be. If it is, comment below why it isn't. I might give you a reward. So what about those birds coming down in 3 minutes? And look at the fucking, it looked like a little donut, right? And look at the size of this fucker. Better hope your fucking hair don't get chopped off, man. Woo, dog. You know, the apocalypse is coming. You're all gonna die. Oh, yeah. These. I'm just running some testing metrics. Don't try to assassinate me. Like I said, it's scary out here. Rich fucks, rich punks, you know, it's good for them. It's not good for the working man. And hopefully a lot of that's gonna change. I don't know. I'm not saying about YouTube in particular. YouTube's great, but I'm just talking about the internet as a whole. There's a lot of things out there. Your identity online is it transcends different platforms, and they're trying to link it in and you can smash you out, man. They're bringing that. They'll smash you out. They'll smash you the fuck out. And there you go. That's a good weapon right there. You can swing it around. You can use it like that. You see, that's Cro-Magnon. That's how they like you in a Cro-Magnon state. Anyway, goodbye.